This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Miami Heat, they coming off a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now Maxey. Pass to Bailey. Outside, Maxey. 5 on the clock. Here's McCain. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Oh, I dump you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Oh, wow, man!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Pass to Bailey. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that.
They most certainly do, guys. That gets everybody up off the bench, too.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Back to Adebayo. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Wiggins outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Ware. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Ware's got 6. The 76ers trailed by 4. Outside, Maxey. Here's McCain. No good on the 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to Ware. Left side, Hero. Now, here's Adebayo. Is with a wide-open look. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Three-pointer. No good on that one. Miami leading by 7. Wiggins drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Hero on the wing. Has to Ware. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
And the first one at the line is good. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Adebayo. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Good on the second free throw. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Miami leading by 10. On the wing, Hockey. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Highland with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Back to Highland. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Rozier into the lane. Pass to Riley. Shot from 12. And another basket for Miami.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
To the paint. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Drummond with it. He's guarded by Nurkic. Highland with it. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
Miami leading by 11. Pass to Riley. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum. Early on.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Back to Rozier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 13.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Inside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Rozier's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Highland. Pocket 6. With the drive. Misses in close. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. It's a 13-point game. 26 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. Pass to Riley. From the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here are the 76ers now. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Free throw drops for Melton.
And Melton has continued to improve at a steady rate, which is something you'd like to see. He's a versatile combo guard who always plays hard.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rozier looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rozier's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Grant on the wing. Pass to Jovic. Rebound by the 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Riley. Kept alive. Pass to Jovic. Tries again. Can't hit that one. The 76ers trailed by 11. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Hey, yo, right here. Outside Rozier. Clock is at 3. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his first bucket in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
McCain. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grant, right side. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Maxey. Count it.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Grant for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
A nice shot by Harris.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Miami leading by 12. With the step back. Grant on the wing. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Pass to McCain. Nurkic with the double team. Clock at 4. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Harris. To the right side. Outside, Maxey. And they're pushing it up. Here's Rozier. Here's Jovic. Here's Riley. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his...
Oh, wow!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Back to Rozier. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Now, here's Maxey. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And here is Harris. Good on the shot. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. And here's the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Here is Riley. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Rozier. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Bailey. And they get it back. Back to Maxey. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Adebayo the screen. Second shot opportunity. Has to Ware. And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The 76ers trail by 10. Melton with the ball. Drills the three-pointer. Melton's got 5 now.
The moment Melton thinks he has a shot, he gets it up. He's very assertive around the arc.
Pass to Adebayo. Screen by Wiggins. Here's Ware. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 1:16 left in the second quarter.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And stolen by Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Pass to Ware. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. .46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Karaban. Marquez defending. Here's Highland. And it's off from three-point range. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, now, it's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time.
Miami leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
To the left wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. On the wing, Melton. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Here's Wiggins. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Miami ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now Hero. Scoreless thus far. Down low. Ware. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Hero. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, D.A. is a two-way threat.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 6. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. And it's Bona with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Outside, Maxey lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Rebound by the 76ers.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Because he's quick and aggressive, Maxey draws his fair share of fouls and gets to the line.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Back to Hero. No good again that time.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Here's Bailey. Count it. Bailey's got 13.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. McCain's shot is off.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Maxey. And now Maxey pushing it up. Oh, that was a strong toe.
Terrific two-way play from Maxey.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat Fight Squad.
The Heat making a switch here. Miami trailing. Outside Rozier. To the middle. Nurkic. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Right side Maxey. Jacks up a three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
And that one's good. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Outside, Maxey. Three-pointer. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that. Oh!
My goodness.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. At the elbow, it's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And here is Rozier. He has 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's Miami now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Melton with the steal. Here's Highland. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Melton keeping those hands active. He's good for at least one theft a game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Heat making a switch here.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Melton. He has 5. Drummond a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound by Nurkic. So it's Miami now. Pass to Grant. Deflects the pass. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Melton, no good. The Heat with the lead. Well, DeAnthony Melton flies under the radar, Clark, but he is a solid role player.
Rock solid in every way, partner. Does a little bit of everything. You know, he's a disruptive defender and has great instincts at that end of the floor. He also can space the floor for you because he can make threes, but also can make plays, too.
Here's Highland. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Really encouraging to see Rozier make these reads like that.
On the wing, Melton. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. And it's Caravan missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Riley. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers trail by 5. Melton with the ball. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Melton's got 8 points.
Don't give Melton any room from deep. He'll punish you from there.
Now Rozier. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Highland. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
76ers substitution. Number 20.
And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead 5-4. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Miami Heat 70. The 76ers 66.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. Here's Bailey. Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rozier. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Hits it from three-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Bailey. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Harris outside. Pass to McCain to take the lead. A miss that time would have put him up. And here are the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Nurkic. Banked in off the glass. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Riley. Back to Rozier. Out to the wing. Now here's Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's deflected. There's Nurkic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
There's the pick. Pass to Riley. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, over time, as its game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
To the paint. And now Philadelphia on the break. Back to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey on the wing. Shoots over Hawkins. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Hero. Doubled by Maxey. Hawkins outside. Adebayo the screen. The Heat need to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hero. And that one drops. Hero's got his first points of the game.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. And so here is Miami. Led by as many as 14 points. Has to Ware. Hawkins outside. Down low. Rejected by Harris. They retain possession. Wiggins from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And that one misses.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And the second free throw, good.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Outside, Hero. Over Maxey. Up top, Adebayo. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Pass to Maxey. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's the drive. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Ware. Here's Adebayo. The 3-ball. And stolen by Maxey. To the left side wing. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark. Miami trailing. Inside. Now, here's Adebayo. Here's Ware. Rebounded by Bailey.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to McCain. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Now Adebayo. Guarded by Harris. Here's Bailey. And he can't jam it through. Marquez with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And the 76ers making a change here.
Coming off of the floor for the Sixers.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Back to Maxey. Stolen by Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hawkins. They set the screen. Here's Ware. Missed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So it's the 76ers. And in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And, Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks.